Hello everyone, welcome back to Rising 11. Thanks very much for joining me. Yes, this is the review show and we look back at the GMF under 10s against Team Goal under 11s in the MYSL Christmas Cup. That's right, this is round 2 in terms of the group stage, and we played the girls. We played them a couple of weeks ago, a really tight affair, cracking match. We nicked it by a single goal. Yes we did. We won it by a single goal. We won it 3-2. And this match was no different. Once again, cracking team, the girls. What I absolutely love about what they do, brilliant on the ball. Their wing play is superb. That's the one thing I've noticed every time we've played them. I don't know if it's something they work on in training, I'm not entirely sure, but their wing play, the way they get down the wing and they get that ball into the box is absolutely fantastic. Many of the other teams, a bit like ourselves, either kind of be a bit more direct or like to play through the middle. We go down the wing sometimes, but I'd say we probably go down the middle a lot more than we use the flanks. But the girls, superb. They use them very, very well, very, very effective. What we'll do is we'll have a look at some of the players in GMF who did well, and some of the players in the Team Goal who done well. And we'll start with GMF. We were without Theo for the first time in a long time. Theo hasn't missed a match in ages, but unfortunately he couldn't be there. So Conla, who played many years ago, a couple of years ago should I say, in the GMF team. A few of the boys did. Dan played in nets, Dara, Conla. So Conla stepped up and Conla said he would go into nets for this particular game. And I felt he had a very impressive game. Quick off his line on a couple of occasions, made some really good blocks, made some really, came out on the edge of his box and cleared the ball well, made some very, very important saves, crucial parts of the match to keep us in the match. So I think Conla, who deputised for Theo, very, very impressive. And yeah, I was very, very happy with his performance, the way he carried himself. And as I said, some of the saves he made were very, very impressive. And it was, it was really, really good. Fair play to him. Stepped up, helped the team out, and helped us, kind of just nick that victory. And then you had Ronan, who had a couple of efforts. Again, funnily enough, I've mentioned the girls on the wings. That Ronan had a very good game playing on the left side, on the right side, a couple of times in both halves. Either created opportunities or was part of one of the goals that Leo scored, a cracking individual goal with a brilliant bit of skill before he kind of slotted past the goalkeeper. And then we had Dan, who was man of the match. Dan had a brilliant game. Dan's work ethic from the very start was superb. He never stopped running. He chased everything on that football pitch. Really, really impressive. Had a cracking game, worked really hard, and got a smashing goal as well. Closed the ball down really well, latched onto it superbly, smashed it into the top corner, giving the keeper absolutely no chance. Who, again, the goalkeeper from Team Goal had a cracking game, made a brilliant save early on from Leo. Two very, very good saves early on from Leo. And in the first half, the girls were 1-up, and rightly so. We had a few opportunities, we couldn't take them. When the girls got their opportunity, they absolutely great bit of play, cross into the box. As I said, wing play superb. Their striker was on fire, and she just slotted it in at the back post. Cracking finish. And then we went on, and the second half was very much, we had to try and get back into it. Jack had a really positive team talk with the boys. And we always felt like if we could get one goal, we could maybe get a couple and try and get ourselves back into the match. We got a goal early doors, but as soon as we scored a very, very impressive goal, the girls bang straight on top of us and scored a brilliant goal, smashed one into the top corner. And then we were kind of back on the back foot again. Could the boys bring the game home? But yeah, Dara had a quick fire double, scored 2 brilliant goals. A Dara special, which Dara is very renowned for doing. If you watch any of the previous games, Dara's got a brilliant wand of, people talk about a wand of a left foot, Dara's got a wand of a right foot. Absolutely scored a screamer to get us right back in the match. Then Dan sent Dara through the middle with a brilliant pass. Dara finished it 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Again, brilliant finish. And then we finished off with Leo getting the fourth with a brilliant bit of skill, just kind of nudged it past the oncoming defender, and she kind of went past the ball, and he just picked it up with his right foot, his weaker foot, smashed it into the back of the net, sent the goalkeeper the wrong way, and the boys came away with a victory. But as I said, hard fought, girls deserved everything they got from the game. If the game had been a draw, as I said, every game that we played with them has been nip and tuck, really tight. Fair play to them. Say their goalkeeper's excellent. The young striker was very good, and there's a blonde-haired girl who plays on the left side quite a bit. I'm not sure any other names, unfortunately, but she was quick, rapid, and she loved to kind of put a cross into the box as well, and was unlucky a couple of times. She had a couple of efforts that didn't quite hit the target, but as I said, they're powerful, they're quick, the girls play really, really good football. It's always a cracking game, and it's really good football. But the girls, it wasn't just that, the girls have great skills. You know, there's a couple of times where they used their bits of skill to drag the ball back and, you know, have our boys kind of be, you know, sent for the odd hot dog or whatever. But yeah, they played really, really well. And as I said, cracking team, excellent coach, speaks very highly to them. He speaks very well of, you know, just in general throughout the match to them. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed this one. And yeah, I think it's going to be a cracking, you know, the highlights are available, shall I say. They will be, I will put them up to my bottom right on this one, I think. So if you want to check them out, please go have a look at that. And yeah, we have Precision Dortmund under 10s this week, game 3 of the Christmas Cup. Tight game. Sorry, I say a tight game. I have no idea how it's going to be, to be honest. We are missing 4 players, so we won't have any subs. We won't be able to freshen the team up as we go along. And yeah, it'll be an interesting game against Precision Dortmund. Looking forward to it. New team, haven't played them. As I said, we played Latchford many a time. We played the girls quite a few times recently. They've always been tight games, nothing in it. So I'm not expecting anything else when we play Dortmund. I'm expecting a very good team, a good game. And hopefully we can keep it tight and come away with a decent result again. You know, we're on a good run, and hopefully we can keep that run going. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. If you're enjoying the content, keep hitting that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. Does wonders for the channel for me. Absolutely massive. And yeah, I will see you on the next one.